In this video, you're going to learn about the 5 steps that I use for user experience design. Now, user experience design is looking at your services and your products and your website and your apps and everything through the eyes of your customers and potential customers. In business, there is nothing more important than that, because once you are able to see your services and products from the eyes of your customers, then it makes the whole process a lot faster, easier, more engaging and more fun for your customers. And the return that you get is you will have customers that become loyal to your brand. They love what you do and essentially they will buy from you, and they will become brand advocates for your brand and for your company, because they'll rave to all their friends and their family and everyone that they come into contact with, hopefully, how good what you do is. Now, in the user experience design world, there is a number of different ways that you can approach user experience design. There's very complex ways of doing it, which will give you more in-depth sort of results and data. And there are other ways which are quick and easy, but will make, if time is a factor in your project, then you obviously want to be able to use an approach which will give you legible results, but at the same time, do not take up too much time. So how do you actually go about doing user experience design in this sort of way? Well, I'm going to share with you 5 steps that I use that are sequential to one another. And once you go through these steps, you'll see that actually creating a user experience journey which users find fast, easy, engaging and fun is actually quite easy to do once you're willing to put the effort in. Now, the model that I'm going to share with you today is a model that I created when I wrote my book 2 years ago, and it is a model that I call the 5 stages of effective user experience design. Now, what really led me to create the 5 stages of effective user experience design was the experiences that I had working for big brands in greenfield projects, in transformational projects, and just projects of all sizes with varying timescales. So in some instances, we had months and months to create user journeys for users up front before we started the project work. But in some cases, we had to nail out user experience design journeys on the fly because a project had been started and there was, the project was being built, and the managers of the project soon realized that actually the product is not as good as it can be. So what are the 5 stages of the effective user experience design model? Now, the first stage is discover. Then the second stage is research. Then the third stage is design. The fourth stage is validate. And the 5th and final stage is build. Now, what I really want you to take from it is that how important it really is to understand the journey that your users go on at any part of your website or any part of your funnel or any part of your online digital estate, how important user experience design really is. And like I said, there's a number of ways, there's umpteen ways that you can approach user experience design. But the model I'm going to share with you is a model that I was able to use on projects where it needed a fast turnaround and we needed to validate ideas. And so we knew we had some data and research that we knew would back up design decisions for the product that we were working on. So let's delve in to the first stage.